cases to serial killers, missing persons, and more.
100% he did this.
I'd go off into fantasy world.
How much more lucky can you get that you're not on death row?
You want to know what we know.
My name is Jay. This is Guilty of Crime.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? What's going on with today? It's not Friday the 13th. What's going on in chat here? I see some things. Trigger warning today. Now, Jennifer Soto is in the audio. Obviously, this is the plunder audio that came out yesterday. Docket covered it. So, yes, it's a sensitive topic. Trigger warning. What got me was Jennifer Soto saying Maddie's dead in the car and then it falling flat. She cries a little bit and then she switches up. So new audio that you haven't heard before. Docket calls it new. I call it the audio you haven't heard before except for yesterday. So trigger warning. This is the way my mind works. I listen to audio several times. I gather what I think and then I tell you what I think and what's going to encompass my episode. One of my episodes said evil sex crimes. So yes, this is my title, my channel, and it comes from my crazy mind of madness of studying true crime for over 20 years. So I love you all. Thank you for being here and supporting me. Please do hit that like button. Yes, Olivia Molina, the lack of emotion Jennifer Soto has is truly mind-blowing. We're going to hear her at the very beginning crying and then how much she switches up. But in my mind, that's what I heard was her saying, my daughter's dead in the car, but not even the way I did. Just my daughter's dead in the car. And then it just kind of, all right. Ashton Lee, I love your titles, girl. Thank you. I do my best to keep a filter on, but not too much because what we're talking about is harsh content. My missing piece, Jax. Good to see you. Hi, Jay. Love the detective. Called out potato. Yes, we're going to listen to that. We're going to react today. I want to thank Plunder. Please do drop a link in the chat. And hello to everybody. Hello, Melly. Hello, Michelle Lalonde. All in Tanks. Randy B. Good to see you. All right. Mentally ill people tend to be emotionally detached. And then maybe all of the drugs on top of that. Yours truly. Hey, Jay. Mods in chat. What's going on? Good to see you. Witch. And Wednesday, Ophelia. All right. So you guys let me know how you feel in chat. I saw that first comment there, and can we post a plunder link, please? Can one of my mods post a link? I was reading chat and saying hello to everybody, and I see Jay for Justice, which I'm honored that Jay for Justice came in my chat. Thank you, girl. I do watch your channel and support you. I sent you an email to personally address you and find out what you meant about my titles and how I could be better accommodating. So Roman Cordova might like my titles as he says, die, Stern. All right. So you guys let me know. You're in my chat. You're my crime crew. You pay to be members. Let me know what you guys think about my titles. All right. And if I need to be a little bit, a little less, you guys let me know. All right. What's up? What's going down, everybody? Let's start with the audio of Jennifer Soto crying and then how often she switches up. Again, I will gladly thank Plunder. And as I thank Plunder, normally what I do is I minimize the audio and you guys have to look at me animate whatever's going on. But today I'm going to go ahead and put it up so you guys can see clearly it's from Plunder. She's got it watermarked, audio marked, and everything. So you guys, there's no chance of not knowing where this came from. All right. So we want to thank Plunder. Docket, I love you. You're the man. You're just bringing it. All right. Agreed. Tarot, justice for Maddie. All right. Yeah. Thank you guys all. Titles are fine, but Jen needs to be in jail. I agree. And that's what I'm focusing on is Jen. Hashtag arrest Jen Soto. Let's start listening to Jen cry and then switch it up. Jumped in on time. In the chat, I was 2 minutes late, but that's okay. CBC, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Hit that like button. All right, arrest Jen Soto. Let's go.
True crime audio.
So, Plunder watermarks her material, which is fantastic. Get your credit due. We love you, Plunder. I'm sure every subscriber is already subscribed to her, but if you're not, please do that.
All right, the date is February 29, 2024. Time is 5:09 p.m. We are at 4012 Santa Maria Drive. In reference to case number 24001809. It's myself, Detective Morris, Detective Smallwood, and Jennifer Soto. So, to give you a little bit of what's happening now, there's a few other additional pieces of evidence that we're collecting at the time. Okay. Some of that evidence came from Stephan's phone. Okay. Some of the.
All right. And I want to remind you all when this was taken. I want you guys to know if you didn't catch all of it yesterday, let's say, you know that this was before they found Maddie, but they did have they did know and they saw the video of Maddie slumped over in the car with her mouth open, and they had to ask Jen Soto twice. So, all right, we get it. Oh no, I just wanted to make sure. I get it, Taro. I just wanted to give the dues. That's all.
Pictures that were on the phone, okay. That we've identified belonging to Maddie as well. So clothing that she was wearing, that sort of stuff.
Plunder.
That's what we're
True
collecting.
crime
Okay.
audio.
We will leave you an evidence sheet to let you know what we took. Everything that we've taken from the house is in an evidence sheet that's going to be left here for you. Okay. It may take them a little bit because what they do is they take a picture of it, they collect it, go to the next one, take a picture of it, collect it. So it'll be a little bit, but it shouldn't be too long. Okay, so we spoke yesterday and we've got a little bit more information since the last time we spoke. Last night, I guess it would be.
True crime audio.
So I'm going to ask you to go through this again. Monday morning when you were asleep, Stephan and Maddie were upstairs and she's going to school.
Now, this is one of my favorite times in this audio. It's not yet, but one of the favorite times is when the police officer has to tell her about her lack of emotion and when it's proper and when it's not. All right. So if you listen to this and then you also look at her written statement I'm looking at, and it clearly says that today around 8 a.m., I saw Maddie getting ready for school. I'm not sure what time they departed. So keep that in mind as she talks more and more. They're gathering information and they want her to keep talking. So thank God for these police officers.
Me through that morning again. How, like you mentioned something about you hearing noises and then you woke up. So how exactly did that go down?
Monday morning, I was woken up by Stephan Sterns coming into my bedroom to try to put the leash on the dog. He was saying, "Here, puppy, let's go," and trying to leash him up. I got up off the bed at that moment because my dog has a tendency to pee a little bit when you're too direct and you put a leash on him. Mm-hmm. You have to like talk to him nicely and yeah. He got the leash on the dog and told me, "Okay, don't worry about it. Just go back to sleep." And I said, "Okay." So I went back to sleep.
Yeah, there's a lot of pauses in here. A lot of times where it just goes silent and you hear the air conditioning running. Yes, I'm glad he called her out about how emotionless she was about Maddie. We're going to hear that most of the interview, only a couple times. And then I feel like she tries to relate with the cops. And when she tries to relate with the cops, she starts cussing and saying things that are out of her character. So keep that in mind. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it gets worse. It gets worse for me.
Plunder. True
I
crime
think this was
audio.
around. I'm assuming this was around 8:00 in the morning because I'm assuming, oh, he's getting ready to take her to school. He's walking the dog before he does that. Yeah. So I'm not sure what time it was, but I think it was around 8:00 in the morning when this happened.
Okay.
I thought I had heard somebody in the kitchen. I don't know who it could be. But yeah, I just heard sounds, but I'm not sure who it was. Who was in the kitchen? Could have been Stephan, could have been Maddie.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I put closed captions on this, so when she whispers, you can hear or you can read what she's saying. The screen is full size. Hopefully, you can read it and appreciate it. Yeah, she does think she's being cute, which really bothers me because she's not, and the police officer isn't buying it. All right, and you guys, while you're chatting, put your opinions in, what you want to say, what you want to be heard, and I'll post them up there. All right. Thank you. Hit the like button. 537 people in chat. Thank you.
Could have been one of my roommates.
When the deputies first talked to you, when you're reporting her missing,
Yeah.
do you remember writing a statement?
Yes.
Okay. In that statement, you say you saw Maddie.
I saw.